Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got an Akira Noodles, this spicy chicken flavour. Here's a look at them. Now these cost me £2.50 in Tesco. They're 800 watts, full power, 2 minutes in the microwave. Remove noodles from the packaging and place back in the bowl. Add 250 ml of water and the content, so everything goes in. Everything goes into these noodles. So we've got our water. I have reviewed the previous. They were like a fish noodle. They were kind of like, for me, yeah, they were okay. Bit of a shock, to be honest. Looking for, oh, that'll do. Get these open. Right, here we go. So, plastic tub, get them open. When they say spicy chicken noodles for £2.50, yes, they're wet noodles. I've introduced them as wet noodles. They're not your kind of this sort of dry packet noodle. They're a little bit more money. They're £2.50. Are they worth it? Well, I don't know. To be honest with you, I see things these days in Tesco or in wherever I am really, and I think, is it worthy of a review? I've always liked noodles. I've always liked the ease of it, I suppose. So get them in a bowl. Add the little pack of veg here. Whoa! Doesn't matter. There we go. We got a little snip. So this essentially, all of this is the spicy chicken. Now, for me, on a personal level, we all know there's no chicken in there. So it's probably going to be kind of like chicken stock. A chicken sort of, maybe even tailored to be made in the UK. So all of that goes in there. Smells pretty good. I have 250 millilitres of water to hand. That goes in there. The lid goes on loosely. Oh, look at all that sauce all over my fingers. Tempted to get into it. Oh yeah, finger licking good. Now, I put the first one in for 2 minutes in my microwave. It wasn't enough. It was lukewarm. So I'm going to add a minute. So I'm going to say 3 minutes for my microwave. We'll get these, hopefully, looking better than your brain. What your brain looks like if you have a look through the side of it. I'll be back when these are cooked. Right, These spicy chicken noodles are ready, but there's something just really unconvincing about them. They were £2.50 a pack. That's a lot more than your good old 50p packs of Oriental noodles. So theoretically, they should be 5 times as good, shouldn't they? If you're paying £2.50 compared to 50p. But they just don't look great. Now, the last time I reviewed these noodles, I took them out this horrible plastic tub and put them in a bowl, which the bowl wasn't big enough. And they just look... I'm going to be honest, bang average. Bang average here. They might taste amazing. I mean, I think you've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think it's just the general consistency of the noodle. They came out of the pack, of that plastic pack, the vacuum packed wet noodles, and they look exactly the same as when they came out that vacuum pack that first time. They don't look any softer. They look a bit rigid. The cat seems interested, which is always interesting. Now, of course, it's spilling on my hands. You're going to get that. You need a big bowl for these noodles. They're quite disappointing. There's no bits of chicken in here at all. They're 82% wet ramen noodles. It's a stabilizer Garu Gun spicy chicken broth mix, which is 17%. And that's the only indication that there's any chicken in this dish. And that is a spicy chicken broth mix. Perhaps to sip the broth would make these a little bit better. It is quite tasty. The broth has a lovely spice to it. It's a little bit thicker than these sort of watery 50p noodles. But I can't help but think, and this is the point, are they 5 times better? The noodles for me are a massive letdown. They're just the noodles could be a lot better. The spice, that spicy chicken spice, it's quite spicy. The cats are interested, they're around my feet, which indicates that there's probably some chicken broth in there, but they're not going to eat that chili, are they? I just don't think they're worthy of the £2.50. I've had a bit of it. The spicy burn on the back of the throat is really nice. I think I've elevated my... I say elevated, the word elevated is probably the wrong word to use. I'm either going to buy a cheap noodle for 50p, or I'm going to go to some Vietnamese or Japanese or Korean restaurant and eat the proper stuff. Let them cook it for me properly. This kind of in the middle meddling type of £2.50 noodle is not really working because it's too difficult to do. It's too difficult to get it right. They're trying to offer you a restaurant style noodle for a bargain basement price, and it's just not working. It's not working. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I'd have to go and wash my hands. Look, covered in orange dye. 5 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.